Hey guys, what's up? So your girl's in a rental. I tried to do some spot paint touch up to my truck, and the shop gave me the wrong color, and I did a good job too. I did a little quick video for y'all and everything, but yeah, I had to end up removing the wrong color. So after all that was said and done, I ended up taking my car to the shop, and insurance is covering for the little bit of minor damage I did. They just had to buff out some of the markings and everything. And yeah, the car that I'm driving is a Altima. Not the biggest fan of the color. It's like this ugly red color, but it drives really good. And that's the thing about rentals nowadays. They always try to put you in like these new cars. They try to put you in like a 2016, 17. I'm not gonna say 18 just yet, but they try to put you in like new vehicles so that you can kind of like give in and try to like go get a new vehicle. Like, ooh, I like this. Ooh. Like, yeah, the rental service is not the way it used to be. They used to put you in some banged up vehicle, like not all that. But yeah, I wanted to do this video really quick. Me and my coworkers, we were at work and we actually stumbled across this crap that's going on with Tyrese, the singer that's been in the Fast and Furious movies. And it's just so crazy. I know it's a lot going on in the world, but when it comes to something that you've been through, or you might know somebody, a friend, male or female, that's going through the same situation or whatnot, it's something that you have in common that you want to talk about. So pretty much my coworker was like, oh my God, did you see this stuff about Tyrese? Like how he had to go to the hospital because he had anxiety after court, this, that, and the third. All I'm gonna say is this. This is what came to my mind when I left work. When God is not the foundation, people will do anything. Daily life, relationships, money, whatever. When God is not the foundation, your life is just a hot freaking mess. Even when God is the foundation, you're not going to be perfect, but you're going to know better and you're going to have things in order. So this is my thing. Seeing his posts and everything on Instagram, because I do follow the singer Tyrese. I follow him on Instagram. Seeing all this stuff is signs of an abuser. You have a complaint against you. You used to beat on the ex-wife and possibly the child, right? Children are so, majority of the time, they're so innocent. So they don't really understand what's going on, and they know it's happening if it has happened, but they still love their parent. And I'm saying that because my children, or anyone else's children that has been in that type of situation. My ex-husband used to beat our kids out of anger all the time. Like when he would discipline them, he would be so angry. And I always would try to stress, don't beat the kids while you're so angry. I'm not against discipline, but when you're angry to the point where you want to like literally strangle them or like physically like really, really hurt them, you need to pipe it down a little bit before the discipline comes in. Because I feel like you're going to be unleashing some of that force on them. So that's what I mean. I'm an advocate for discipline, but I just don't really get down with the whole angry discipline. Like, you don't know to what extent you're going to be disciplining your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to leave internal damage marks on them, what? Him flying a banner over the child's school, like, no matter what happens in me and your mom's court case, I love you. And it's just like, we don't know the extent, like, if this man really beat his ex-wife and abused his child. But my thing is, when some form of abuse or some type of allegation is exposed, abusers don't like that. And that's where all this mental breakdown is coming down with him. He's just like, he's talking about silence, but he's actually doing the opposite from silent. You might be silent by not saying anything, but the things that you're doing is just stupid. Like flying a helicopter, a plane over the school with a banner to try to get your child's attention before court the day before, sending cryptic messages, pointing the finger, this, that, and the third. This man even got remarried I just saw him and his new wife on Steve Harvey like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she was just like, oh, he's a gift sent from God, this, that, and the third. But these people be so quick to move on, but don't even have their ish in order. You see what I'm saying? Here's where I'm going with this. They don't like to be exposed. Second, when they are exposed, they don't even try to do anything about it. They don't show any type of remorse. They're like they try to play victim. They try to manipulate. They like to manipulate. I've been through that. They don't want to go through the proper measures to seek any type of help to okay, you know what, I did do that, so let me go check myself into some counseling somewhere and get myself together before, you know, I move on with life, before I move in with the next relationship, before I do this, before I do that. They don't like to do any of that. They just want to keep it moving. They want to play victim. They just want to make it seem like they're just this good person. And deep down inside, they're really not. They got issues just like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I took from that situation. I just kind of feel like from the things that he is doing, when you say abuser, he might not be... an abuser is an abuser. But I feel like it's levels to it, just like it's levels to anything. I think that he might not be like an abuser, but I feel based off of the allegations, you have done something. And I just kind of feel like in this day and age, no one is perfect, but the main thing is, what are you going to do to bounce back out of this? Like, are you really going to check yourself in somewhere? Are you going to try to get help? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to try to get your life together? Are you going to go to some type of like anger management class, counseling, to talk about your problems, how you feel internally? Like, what are you going to do to make things better, you know, before moving on with your life and ruining other people's lives? That's what I feel like the main problem is with a lot of people that do the things that they do. I kind of like just wanted to touch bases on that a little bit, because, you know, like, that was just something that I was thinking about, like, not per se based off of what I went through, because everybody has gone through something, but, you know, like, my mind is more expanded now after coming up out of that challenging part of my life. And when I read articles and everything nowadays, sometimes it's not even entertaining. Sometimes it's these people are celebrities and everything, but sometimes I'm looking at it with an open mind, like, this is really sad, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that comes to my mind. Like, you know, what is this dude going to do to make things better, to rebuild a decent relationship with someone that he possibly could have put his hands on? And 2, what is he going to do to rebuild a relationship with his daughter that is probably traumatized at this point? And 3, what are you going to do for yourself? Moving on to the next relationship, ruining somebody else's life is not always the answer. Another couple that came up was, of course, Tamar and Vince. Based off of what the sisters were saying, it's been some things I feel going on behind the scenes that, of course, that we don't get to see. Like, it's not our lives, you know what I'm saying? Even though they're celebrities, most of the time they don't put all their lives out in the limelight. But I feel like based off of the things that her sister said recently when they were encountered by the TMZ crew, it might be more than what the public knows, you know? It could be something just going on, and who knows why she filed for divorce. But whatever the case is, I just hope, like, when things like this happen, that all parties can, you know, just get themselves together and get their lives together and do good things to work things out, you know, to all be on one accord and try to live peacefully after, you know, the dramatics, the bad parts, you know? You guys tell me what you think if you sat here and watched this video. Thanks for watching. Definitely rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later.